Alright, so before we get started drilling out the spot welds, let's take a little bit of a closer look here. This is the back side, so this is where the cab and the bed meet, and I'll show you here. Yeah, that's not very straight. Don't mind my new bike over here. What we're going to start with is the box size. Okay, so the first step is we need to go through and drill out these spot welds. So I'm gonna have to go through and grind all of this stuff off on both sides so I can get then and drill all these spot welds. Well, I've gotten about half a dozen so far drilled out, and that's 2 drill bits that I've broken. Yeehaw. Side numero passenger is off. This is a bad sign, meaning we're probably gonna need to get inners, which I don't know exactly how that goes, but this is no bueno. But think about that for another time. Oh my god, this has been a tedious project. Well, I don't want to say tedious, but annoying. So let's get this other side off, and then we'll take a look and investigate a little further. All right, now that the box sides are off, what we next need to go through in preparation for putting the new bed sides on, we need to straighten out where we drilled all these welds. You can see it's a little wavy there. So we have these blocks of steel, dollies, whatever you want to call them. Stick them back along here and then just hammer down through to straighten everything out. Same thing over here. I mean, you can see the metal pieces is sticking out there. And down along the end there, it gets pretty wrapped around like that. So we have to go through and straighten everything out. And then afterwards, we'll go and grind everything nice and flat and smooth. Go in. It's caught here. All right, so here's the deal. It's been a couple days now that the glue has had time to settle. So next we'll go through to take all the vice grips off, pull all the self-tappers, grind any excess of the glue down, and then we will, I believe, take extra panel bond, and that's what we'll use to fill all the holes with the self-tappers. Then we'll grind it down, and then we'll start the body work. So we'll jump into getting this stuff removed. Catch you here in a second. All right, a little bit of an update. Pop's just laid a little bit of mud on the top of the bed rail here just to start us out. We went through with some panel bond and filled in all of the self-tapper holes after I went and ground down all of the holes themselves. This is kind of what we're looking at here. And just to finish off the evening, he put a coat of Bondo on. The panel bond is going to be the longest to dry. Same thing over here. The panel bond is going to take the longest to dry, so we figured we'd do that so we can settle overnight, and then we'll come back the following day and finish with the mud there. Do the same thing over here, and on each side of the bed there is one little area that will need bondoed as well. Here's the back side.